Pilates as always. Welcome back. I feel I'm using my phone right now, which is also incredible quality. I got a new phone, so happy. Hey, this is so fun. I feel like I'm vlogging for the first time again. I actually love vlogging, and I don't care if it's cringe. I think it's so fun. We're going to Pilates. Today's a self-care day. So today's actually not a vlog, but I am gonna vlog this part. Oh, I'm so happy. This is what happens when you take breaks and you come back and it's as good as new. You know what I mean? What a time to be alive. This is like OG. Oh my god, you can see maybe this camera quality is too good. I'm like, eye bags. Oh my gosh. This year is the year of trying new things, and for today's new thing, I made cold foam to put over my coffee. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I made it once before and it just was not as good. I think I didn't put enough vanilla, and I also put maple syrup in it this time. Oh wow, that's really good. And accidentally, I bought Parmesan bread instead of normal bread. So we're gonna try that together. This is just a taste test this morning. Damn, okay. What the heck? Hey, I want to show you what I got at the shops. Also, I am loving this new feature. Look at my phone, it's upright. What the heck? I went shopping after Pilates and got some things, and I'll just show you, and then I have something to say. First of all, I went to kikki.K to try and look for a notebook, and I just couldn't justify spending $25 on a notebook, if you know what I mean. So instead I went to Kmart, much better, $6-7 per... I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. I promise I'm not crazy. I promise I'm not brain rot. $7. And now I'm gonna stop because I'm mortified. I finished my prayer journal while I was on young adults retreat, and so I had to get a new one, and I couldn't decide which one to get because I wanted something a bit more fun, and the fact that I went into kikki.K first probably stuffed up my chances because I was like looking at all the pretty colors, and then I went into Kmart and saw no pretty colors, and then this was the only pretty color that I could see, and I kind of like it. Like, it's a bit funky. I don't usually gravitate towards it. For reference, this is my 2 prayer journals. That's the one I finished. This one I got from Holly, this one I got myself. And so like the only right answer was to go for another plain one personally, but I figured why not just mix it up? And I think that's really fun and cute. And imagine in like 30 years when I look back on all of my journals and I see like 7 billion different colors and prints for the time that I was in. My current journal is navy as well. That's like my proper journal. So these 2 I got because I couldn't decide which one. I also think this one is going to last a little bit longer just based off the material. Maybe I'll use this one as my church like note-taking journal, or my like set list journal for worship, and like my devotion. Anyways, so that's what I bought from Kmart. And after Kmart I went to Nude Lucy and I got myself a new work dress. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'll put a photo. That's the one that I got. It's really cute, and I just needed a work dress, and I can wear it to church as well. And then I went, and this is where my other part of what I was gonna say comes in. I went to Officeworks trying to look for a brown pen for my journaling, but I couldn't find it, so I got a purple one instead. And I think that it's really cute and fun also. And then I also got a little watercolor kit with a little brush in it. Let me explain why. I have just started reading The Artist Way, and I'm not one of those girls who's like really artsy, and like I try to be, I really do, and it's cringe that I have to admit that. I try to be artsy, and that's okay. Sometimes a girl can be artsy a little bit, but I bought this book because going back into uni I just felt really unmotivated, and going back into a fashion degree where you have to be creative all the time, I kind of was just like, okay, I need to do something that's going to either boost my discipline so I can get through the course, or that's going to really make me love being creative all the time. And I chose this one. I did also buy Atomic Habits in case I wanted to be disciplined, but then I had a little therapy session with ChatGPT don't judge. And we decided collectively together to start The Artist's Way. And then when I'm like nearly finished The Artist's Way, I'm going to start the next book. My goal for this year is to read 3 books outside of the Bible. I have The Artist's Way, I have Atomic Habits, and then I'm probably going to read again 1984. Anyways, back to this. So the reason I bought these things is because in The Artist's Way, it has a couple different, I guess, activities that they kind of want you to go through. The first being morning pages, which is basically 3 pages of just like brain dump. She talks a lot about a spiritual path to higher creativity. Now, I don't know how I personally feel about that being a Christian, but I figured I could implement spiritual in a Christian way, in a Holy Spirit way. I did do a little bit of pre-research on it, and a few Christians who had read it were kind of like, be careful what you write down in your morning pages and in your dump, because you still want to be in control, like, you know, fruits of the spirit, self-control. And you want to be mindful and you want to be intentional about what you're saying and what you put out, which kind of can sometimes be counterintuitive to the way that this book wants you to kind of go through and the way that this course goes through things. It's very much talking about just like getting rid of all your creative blocks. But I don't think that your internal Holy Spirit and your conviction should be something that is a roadblock. I think that's something to be very aware of and very in tune to. That's kind of where, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So I have my little morning pages book. I've been doing it for quite a little while. As you can see, most of these pages are quite full, and it literally is just 3 pages. And I write prayers in here. I write what I'm doing today in here. I write my current thoughts in here. And I've actually found it really fun and really helpful. And it's actually made me process things better in real time in the world. Like as I'm out and doing things, like I'm really in a non-crazy way, like I'm really healthily hear my inner voice really loudly. Obviously reading the Bible together with that, with the self-reflection, I'm like really hearing myself and God and like the Holy Spirit and me, like my person, me. And it's so fun, and I'm having so much fun, and I feel so joyful about it because I feel like me and God are like this, but I'm also like this with myself too, which I think is really important as well. Second thing, back to this, the second activity that they kind of suggest you do is these things called artist dates. She also has a bunch of different tasks like during the week for you to do, like writing down, you know, creative memories, writing down letters to yourself or to your past self or to your future self, and kind of like step by step walking through trying to bring back your like inner child in a way, which is really fun. But this week the artist date was to just go out and do something, and to do something that sparks your creativity. And something that I remember doing when I was really little was taking stacks of paper out of the printer and stapling them all together and then just writing in it. And I wish that I had more. I think I've got one somewhere, but it would be like every week there'd be a new stack of paper gone out of the printer, and every week I'd come back with like A4 pages of just like stapled pieces of paper, and on the front it'd be like Tonya's journal or Tonya's diary or Tonya's sketchbook or drawing book. Not because mum didn't want to buy me books. Like if I had probably asked her, she definitely would have just bought me a notebook or something. I just didn't want that. Clearly I wanted to make my own. That kind of memory brought back like all these fun colors and all these fun things that I used to do. So in order to like inspire a bit of creativity, I bought a purple pen. And I think that it's really fun. I think it's fun to write in a color that's not black. I think black is a bit more like certain. I feel like it's a very like formal color. Not to be super weird. Some people might be listening being like, she's actually just yapping. Now that I look at this pen, it's like half empty. I probably should have bought a full one. Oh well. Watercolors. I've been wanting a watercolor set for a while. This is like a little travel version. It has a little pen inside it too. And I figured, why not? Why not? And that can be like future artist dates. I can go somewhere like Wellington Point where there's water at the beach and fill this pen up with little beach water and draw with my beach water. Anyways, and so that's where I'm at right now, and I'm having so much fun. Currently, I don't have my watch on me. It's like about 3:30ish, maybe 4. And I have some brownies that I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna make some brownies, and then I think we might have a little sit down, a little chat. Because I think it's that time of year again where we do 7 things God taught me in 2025, considering it's January, the end of January already. Can you believe it? There's 11 months left of the year. Just kidding. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my haul. Also, that's my vision board, by the way. I'm gonna make another one because I'm moving with Dad for like 3 months and I want to make another one, or I can put this one at Dad's and then make a new one for here, because that kind of fits the vibe of the room I'm trying to design at Dad's. Anyways, that was so fun. Side note, the best thing I ever did for figuring out my work outfits was to put all of my work clothes together. So like this whole section, that's like all my work clothes. So guess where she's going. Somehow I feel like it's slightly watery. Do you know what I mean? But also it could be fine too. Until combined and smooth. It's definitely combined and smooth. I thought it said 20 mils of... Yeah, I'll put 20 mils. It says 1 tablespoon or 20 mils. 20 mils is definitely not 1 tablespoon of water. Let me tell you that much. Maybe I'll put some more flour. I'm gonna wreck the recipe. Sorry. It's probably just not gonna have the same taste as normal. I could probably do a bit more. I don't know if I want to. Again, as I said at the start, this year is for trying new things. And if trying new things means failing new things, I say you lost nothing and gained everything. Not to be all inspirational or anything. Sometimes it's fun to just try new things. Okay, it's definitely looking a little bit thicker. I could probably do some more, and I'm going to. Also, Young Adult starts again this Wednesday being today, and I'm so excited. I feel like it's been forever, even though it literally hasn't. We just went on Young Adults retreat, which was so good. So good. If you are struggling with community, go to a Young Adults retreat, even if you don't know anyone. I did know nearly everyone, so I can't really speak from experience there, but I truly could not recommend anything more. Just to get away for a weekend and just to truly be in God's presence and just in community with a bunch of other young adults. I cannot stress enough how amazing it was. It was just so cool. Beyond the worship team and actually serving at the camp was so fun. Watching from the other end and being on the other side of like the congregation, it's just like such a faith building experience to just watch all of these young adults, 18 to 25-year-olds, some a little bit older, which is okay. Everybody is a young adult. But just watching everyone worship and like over the whole weekend, just seeing like little by little, just confidence growing. Like I feel like at the start, everyone was kind of like, hey, don't really know what to expect. But then by night 2, it was like everyone was like worshiping. And another thing I noticed was like sometimes you expect like in a really big moment for everyone to be like hands in the air. Like I feel like looking across the room, it was like even the people who weren't being, not I guess super showy about it, but even the people who weren't having such like a physical show of their worship, it was like you could see it in their face that they were just like, they were in worship, like they were worshiping God. And it was like whether they were like standing still, literally arms by their sides, whether it was here, whether it was here, whether it was here, whether it was there, whether it was this, which I was doing all camp, whatever. It was just like the most pure form of worship. I was like crying the whole time, genuinely. Anyways, I think this is ready to go in. We're late for young adults, and it's my fault. The brownies were too watery. I was right. It took like double the amount of time to cook, but now it looks like a loaf of bread, which is actually so nice. Yeah, it's probably off that. These are my brownies. I'm so happy with having them now. It's like a loaf of brownie. How good. Oh my word. The brownies are so good.
Insert the music that's playing on your ears right now. I don't know what upstairs it is.
Very nice with all the splitting up and all that.
Okay.
They go at your own pace. Because I feel like every week.
Hey, welcome back. It's been a little bit since I journaled. In that time, I had dinner, I had a nice shower, put a face mask on, I watched Gilmore Girls, and now I'm in bed and I just I feel so cozy. Like I have my window open, the lamp is on, I have a candle going, I have a full bottle of icy cold water. I have Penelope. I'm in pink pajamas. I'm in my nice and cozy bed sheets. And I just picked a book out of my study, my library, if you will. Pride and Prejudice, literally the most aesthetic Pride and Prejudice you've ever seen. And I'm gonna read 20 minutes before I go to bed. Isn't that just so fun? I just feel like a pretty princess. Did I say I watch Gilmore Girls? I'm such a Gilmore Girls kind of girl. Too good. This is too good. This is too good. My night literally could not get any better. It just started raining. Thomas just picked me up from work and now I'm working at his office. We've got sushi for lunch. Thomas has almost finished all of his.
Is that one?
So we're not getting boyfriends this year.
Hey guys, welcome back to A Day in the Life. Today we are at a 22nd birthday party and we are all murder mystery characters. Who's the murderer? Your dining room. It's Wednesday. Baseball bat. In the living room with the baseball bat. We are sitting under the stars watching Nancy Drew.
Under those stars.
Under these pom-poms. Living quite
Watching Nancy Drew. And just
Hey guys, just heading to my playlist because it does serve and it has the best music for party. I thought we'd kind of chime in. I feel a bit awkward now. Sorry. Ash's music taste is the best. Ash's music taste is the best. I've literally got a gun to my head.
Oh, and we're gonna put that down.
Demonetized.
Yeah. We're currently playing Murder Mystery, Secret Hitler. I am the... What are you? You can't watch this back yet though. No, I won't. It's starting.
I'm dead.
You have the power.
Have them out handy because we'll use that to think.
With the recoil.
Open your eyes and see where the hand is. Everyone's doing it.
Lauren's cheating.
Close your eyes now.
I don't know, I wasn't looking.
Once upon a time, there was a young girl called Antigone.
Antonia. She got ready one day and went to her job at. She's opening the curtain of a change room when behind her in the mirror reflection she sees two eyes. What? Who is it? She looks behind her. No one. The lights turn on. No one's there. She's like, okay. So she shuts the curtain and she walks around the corner to all the gorgeous wedding dresses. The lights turn off again. She's looking through, and she feels something tap her on the shoulder.
No way. You just shot me.
What is that? A shadow that looks like this.
But I just saw the shadow of
Mafia is like.
And it feels good to be a gangster.
Caitlin, happy birthday to you.
True. That was.
Oh, don't do it.